Greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You're now listening to Spectacular Inc. Radio, brought to you in part by Famous Radio Live, and we're so honored to have you here. I'm your host, Honorary Brown, and we're super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. Yes, everybody's here. We're back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go around the table, have everybody introduce themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, going to start over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Elusive himself. It's Melendez.
Warmind.
Me right here on the set as Warmind.
Woo!
One of the most, how can I say, infectious, most charismatic, most grandiose villain of all time.
Yeah.
You know, he makes Thanos look like Forrest Gump. He makes Kane look like the pacifier. It makes, how should I say, Dr. Doom look like Bambi's dad, dead in the street. But here I am, ready for all the smoke.
You're funny. We'll go around the table. All right, let everybody know where you at, Steven. What's going on?
How can I follow behind that? You know what I mean? You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Big Steve, aka that guy. He's him. Nice. So sexy. Yeah. Y'all can follow me on Instagram with BIG_JECX. Follow me on Facebook at Stephen Jackson. And you can go watch out for my new show we're about to talk about today.
Yeah, man. I was going to let you know, let everybody know we got some exciting news. So our spotlight of the day is going to be spotlighted on Steven today, his show and stuff like that. So we'll go over all of that when we get to that segment. All right, go ahead, introduce yourself. The one, the Rock. Yeah, I said
number 5, working his way to number 2. It's Andy Mattis. What's up?
Let everybody know where to find you at: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that.
Yeah, you know, I got social media, but I ain't always that social. But at Hat Club Andy on Instagram and Twitter, or actually no, yeah,
what's called X now or whatever.
Yeah, X, yeah, whatever. You know.
Who cares?
Yeah. You find me. I ain't interested, but you'll find me.
So of course, you know, we always hit up segment one, which is Spectacular Project. So today, actually, I want to do a special thing. I want to dedicate to something. We're actually going to talk about upcoming stage play. What's her name again? Can you say it again?
Atalaya.
Yeah, Atalaya. Of course, as you've seen her, you know, a couple of times on the podcast. So everybody's like, "Oh, what happened to her?" I guess she got... No. It's nothing like that. We didn't get rid of her. Anything like that. We love having her here. We love working with her.
Stupid busy.
Yeah, so she's directing basically a stage play. And I want to give a shout out. So I want to set aside the dedication to this Spectacular Project because, as you know, the same company that Mr. Calvin Lavaco Entertainment, am I saying that correctly? We have the honor and the blessings to work with them to do the first stage play in a shared cinematic universe in Virginia. Exactly. So in June, so we're super excited to work with them on that. But I wanted to take this time to dedicate this time to talk about their stage play they have coming up. It's called Something Old, Something New 2. You were in the first one, is that correct? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I know Steven was, you know, he's doing the show and stuff that we're going to talk about on a spotlight of the day. Of course, you know, being War Major and the Associates, his plate's kind of full. So, you know, unfortunately, he wasn't able to join the cast for this one. But, you know, trust and believe he's still part of the Navaco family, and we're honored to be a part of that family as well. So basically, the Something Old, Something New 2, basically it's in March, based on March 16, 2024. They got, I guess, 2 times. It's 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. prompt.
Yeah, they got 2 shows.
Exactly. So it's going to be at Roper Performance Arts. Go to www.lavaco. So make sure I spell that out. So N as in Nancy, IVLACO.book. T as in Tom, I as in Ice, X as in Xavier.net. So that's where you go to be able to go ahead and get tickets, find out more information. I'm super excited to be able to see what they have in store for the second prompt 2. I don't know if did you get a chance to check out Steven's, the first one, Something New, Something Old, Something New? Okay, I know you got a crazy schedule and stuff like that, but we definitely want to try to support, when we can and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely look out to be on like so March 16th, 2024. I gave the website. Go get your tickets. Check out the information. It's definitely going to be a phenomenal experience for that. So I just wanted to do that dedication. The other thing also in segment 1 before we jump into segment 2, which is movie corner, I want to let everybody know that so me and Steven was able to talk to the beloved honorable Prince, you know what I'm saying, basically Famous Radio Live. So this is what we're going to do. I know a lot of people was asking questions. If you've noticed, a lot of our segments, we try to address certain questions that's been sent in. The reason why you haven't seen a question bag is because one of the things me and Steven talked about was we want to have a professional segment just like this in a professional setting, professional equipment, studio, things of that nature to be able to do question bag. So this is what's going to happen. So next time we do our show, we're only going to run the regular show. I know it's usually an hour and 30. We're going to run it an hour and 15. After that, we're going to do a completely separate video for 30 minutes. That's going to be an official, professional-looking question bag, and we'll drop that on Wednesdays on our YouTube channel. So you'll see the regular show on Sunday nights or Monday in between, and then on Wednesdays, you'll see the question bag video once we get that edited, things of that nature, and we'll make sure that you can all see what's going on. So I know you didn't get a chance to really hear about the change, Andrew and Lindez and stuff like that. I hope y'all like that. Hope that's cool. Yeah. We'll just end up just staying an extra 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. Knock it out.
But I think that us doing that, it shows our dedication to our fans. We want to provide quality entertainment. Not like, us doing it, at my house or doing it at Steven's house is not something, we always still want to do it, but we wanted to address it in a professional manner. So we look forward to that. So please continue sending questions. We're actually going to start building it up now. So 30 minutes, we'll run down a lot of questions and go from there. So be on the lookout for that. So it keeps the content going. So you can keep it going. So just letting you know about that. So, all right, let's jump into it. Segment 2, moving corner. All righty. So topic 1, the 11th Fast and Furious film is Ben's Last as Dom. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the info here. The 11th Fast and Furious film, which is currently slated for release in 2025, is reportedly Ben Diesel's last as Dominic Toretto. Aside from Too Fast and Furious, Diesel has appeared in every other Fast and Furious film, including a cameo in Tokyo Drift. According to Jeff Snyder's newsletter, Fast 11 is set to take a lean and mean approach, significantly reducing its still likely massive budget compared to the unreasonably extravagant. This is true. This was ridiculous. $340 million spent on Fast 10. Stop it. If you can do the creator on the type of budget that you had and the graphics, I'm sorry, the graphics look better in the creator than it did in Fast 10.
But did they put a Fiero in outer space in that movie?
Anyway.
My point is, I told you that movie should have had an Oscar.
Whatever. Anyway, I'll continue the notes. Anyway, the new direction will look to ground the franchise closer to its roots, focusing on a single heist or race, contrasting the global escapades of the recent films. The decision to scale back may stem from the underwhelming box office performance of Fast 10, which, despite grossing $714.6 million worldwide, barely made a profit due to its massive budget. Yeah. This has led Universal Pictures rethinking its strategy with the Fast and Furious franchise. Of course, yes, I know. So my thoughts on it. To be honest with you, I'm really just ready for Vin Diesel to do something else. The one thing that I hate that people box him in, because when he first came out, he was doing a lot of different things. He did Triple X. The first one, of course, was way better than the recent one he did. Man Apart. So he was
Pacifier. Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick. You had straight.
Pitch Black. We're gonna skip the other one that you said, but
the Chronicles of Riddick.
No. I love that movie too.
What other one did I say there?
I'm glad you forgot it. Yeah,
that's how bad it was.
What, the Pacifier? Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about his movies. He did that. He did that movie.
Anyway,
that's the Vin Diesel you guys missed. Remember that.
But anyway, so.
And what was the other one he did? Where was the other superhero? Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodshot.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
still wanted to
Hey,
see that.
here's the thing. I'm a little upset about that because I was hoping it was going to kick off because I was supposed to kick off the
Witcher, right?
No, that's
the Witch
DC.
Hunter. You talking about the Witch Hunter?
The Witch Hunter.
Yeah, he did that too. That bomb that wasn't that good.
I mean,
Yeah,
everyone's witch movie bomb. The Witch Hunter, the last Witch Hunter with Nicolas Cage, The Witcher.
Funny. No,
The movie The Witch
crazy.
bomb probably.
Season 1 and half of season 2 of The Witcher was actually pretty good. But oh yeah, of course Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what I'm saying is that I got to the point that where we're looking at. I hope he elevates his career. Do something else. Do what you like. If you think about it, even though some of them are kind of similar as far as action and stuff like that. Oh, and he did Babylon. What was that? I got the Blu-ray.
Oh my
that movie
God.
Way back in the day, it was like Babylon.
You want to remember that movie, but we're shitting on the pacifier.
Oh my God, it was a good movie. It was decent.
What?
Anyway,
I never watched the last Chronicles of Riddick movie where they like, oh, his eyes and all this other stuff. Like he had where people kill with a keep or whatever, and they had like ghost powers and shit. Like, that movie was trash. I'd rather watch that than Babylon.
but anyway, so I just hope that because if you think about it, it's a very diverse cast. Very diverse set of movies that he was doing. I just hope he gets back into different things and not just because now they just everybody because this generation.
Ooh, the Iron Giant.
Yeah, that's good. And then of course I'm Groot and all that. But what I'm saying is that I hope that this generation doesn't try to keep him boxed in because unless you were like our age, you don't remember a lot of those diverse movies that he did. All because in this generation, to be honest with you, all you remember is Vin Diesel and Dom. That's all you know. So I just hope it expands. How do you feel about this news and how you feel about the Fast 11 and everything? And Vin Diesel?
I feel pretty good. I think like people who are true fans of Vin Diesel know more than that because they also he was a dancer, you know what I mean, a b-boy dancer for real. Yeah, but outside of that though, I'm a actual Fast and Furious fan. If they dial it back and go back to the roots, that's fine. But the way 10 left off, it needed resolution, so I feel like they should at least wrap that up before they go back to street races, at least.
I think they are going to wrap that up. I think that first part of the movie is probably wrapping that up, getting that taken care of, and then kind of, I guess, simmering it down around the end or whatever the case may be.
True. So. And if this is his last movie, I feel like they're going to age up his son. He's just going to come back as Junior, as Brian.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how you feeling about this news and everything.
Yeah, I mean, we need to move past the Jason Momoa enemy arc because that was really kind of trash in the last one. But I mean,
Aquaman Joker.
Yeah. And like, if they scale things back and like, it's bad when like the writers in the movie are pointing the tongue in cheek of like, we're basically superheroes now, man. We can't,
exactly.
And like, we got to roll it back.
They should like continue to heighten and just double down on the madness at this point. Like you said, they already launched cars to space. The next one, I want to see a space race around a black hole. That's where I want. And then I want to see them do a crossover into the Expanse and For All Mankind.
I mean, to be honest with you, to me, their best trilogy was 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
Those three are like, because 6, I love 6 more than 5. Everybody loved 5. 6 is crazy because the way 5 ended, they had that bonus clip and then it went right into.
With Jason Statham?
No. That's when we found out that lady was still alive. They found out at the end of 5.
Yeah, but in 6,
in 6 you found out about Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
to 7. Oh, you're talking about going from 6 to 7. I'm sorry, I think you're talking about from 5 to 6.
Because they set him up when he just like kills Han. He's like looking for Dominic Toretto.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that to me was the best. I mean, I feel like 8 and 9. Anyway, how you feel about this news?
He loves it.
No, it's to me. I look at the whole thing like. As far as the acting, how everything was going, if you got something, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, if you want to elevate yourself, man, you definitely got to be more versatile and get more roles and stuff like that. Because let's say he does venture off, are we going to see him as anything else besides Dom?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the pacifier, Dom playing the pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to see him past this? Because a lot of people are like Steve Urkel. I don't care what he does. He's always going to be Steve Urkel.
Or Stephon.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he has to like tap into his acting. I know he's capable of it because we've seen prior to.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely,
now, Since
definitely.
he's made a habit of being Dom, it's going to be kind of hard to shake. I feel.
But I mean, that's also like saying, like, due to like the kids who are younger than us, like he's always going to be Groot to them. You know what I mean? It depends on
Or
where
the
you are.
Ratcliffe's always Harry Potter, you know. Like,
Right.
You got to start pushing and then eventually break
Well, for
out.
me, he's always
Yeah.
going to be a Kimbo now.
Well, no, we'll see. Look, we'll check it out. Your boy, Captain America,
Oh, you're talking about Chris Evans?
Chris Evans.
Mhm.
He's done some other things. That I'm like, yo, because he's in
He was in Marvel twice.
He was in the Gray Man on Netflix with Ryan Gosling. He did a great
The
job.
other one.
No, Pearson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
he did a
we got
remarkable
Scott
job.
Pilgrim.
So seeing, from Captain America to Snowpiercer to Gray Man, okay, I don't see you as Captain America anymore. I can see actually the actor Chris Evans.
Right, but he also did those like congruently, which
Yeah.
helped. Like when you do it like in between movies, because like the post-credit scene
Right.
in First Avengers, he had to like cover up his beard
Yeah.
that he had for Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
But I mean, like
Exactly.
everything's happened at the same time, so you're not tunnel
Just
vision.
focus
You know,
on- yeah,
But I
focus
mean,
on
we
that.
could also argue that he then was doing the same thing because while the Fast and Furious franchise has been going on, again, we've already listed a couple movies: Guardians,
Yeah.
Bloodshot, the last Witch Hunter movie. So I mean, he's done things.
done some, yeah,
And
but it wasn't anything.
It wasn't
We
the
still-
quality
yeah,
that needed
we
to.
still saw him as
stand
Dom
out.
playing
Except for
those-
Guardians. Except for Guardians.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, he had the
But I
Riddick
blame his
whatever in the
agent for that.
middle
Yeah,
of
Riddick.
somewhere.
Yeah, I have that on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and jump into topic 2, the Beekeeper movie review. Now, this is the question: did any of y'all two see it?
I'll keep bees.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, so you saw
I have one thing I do with my movies.
it.
I say yes.
Do it.
I know, Steve. I know you didn't get a chance to check it. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do the info, then we're gonna talk about it. All right, here we go. So, info: one man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after it reveals he's a former operative of a powerful and class. Oh shoot, that's word.
Clandestine.
Thank you. I appreciate
Wow.
it. Organization. That word is the only one that stopped me in a long time. Known as Beekeeper. So the one I'm gonna let me just take off the one negative right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off right now. I really didn't like that. That's what had to cause Miss Felicia Rashad to kill herself. Really? No. I was kind of. That's what caused
Were
it.
you
I was
hoping they were going to make a Bill reference, and that's why she killed herself?
No, I'm just saying I didn't really think that's what should have caused her to kill herself. Because I'm like, you still got.
But she
kids.
didn't
Yeah,
want to
the
put him
regret.
over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway, besides minus that. So let's go ahead. Let's make this very abundantly clear. Number one, if you're not, I'm gonna let you know, if you're not somebody that loves Lethal Weapon, Die Hard, come on now, let's go.
Face off.
You know, face off, Con Air. If you don't like those movies, you're not gonna like
Broken
the
Arrow.
movie.
If you don't,
Because this was freaking
Slater?
awesome. So, because you wanted to see him take vengeance. I'm gonna take this money for these old people. Yeah, oh, you retired? And then they were, and then you like, go get him, Chase. You go take for that old person. He's a retired veteran. He served the country. Come on. So that's how you feel. The whole movie. You want him to die. And they made the bad guys make you want to kill him because they like, oh, this old person worked on his life.
from Hunger Games.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you feel. I mean, they basically set it up so you want to see him drag their face through glass, break their knees, throw them through a bridge.
Tied to the back of a pickup truck.
Like, I love this. And then when they broke into his, oh, we're gonna knock over his honey. Oh, you sitting there.
I'm a beekeeper. I keep bees. Bees don't get as precious.
You gonna learn. You gonna learn. You got to do hands off.
And I'm gonna see it through.
Yo, and it, he took the shotgun. He took the shotgun through the gun. I was like, oh. And so when the dude turned around, his jaw in there, he was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. It's like, it's a little. Kill him. Okay, so that's how I felt. Wanted him to die. Go ahead. How you feel about it?
Gee, that's crazy.
What he said.
3.
I had a great time, fun time. I would rate this 3 shots of tequila out of 4 shots of Hennessy.
Hey, what about
Able
you?
to make that math make sense? And you love this movie.
Yeah, I mean, again, like Statham said, he just says yes. He says yes to whatever movie you put in front of him, whether it's good or bad.
This
And
is
you
way
get-
better
you
than
get-
Make a
Oh yeah,
Two,
you get
Meg Two.
like, this could be a lot worse for sure. But I mean,
The greatest
Yeah.
film in cinematic history of all time.
it's Crank 2.
Expendables
Oh
4.
no.
What?
Expendables 4.
No,
It's a tour de force. I wept.
Yeah.
the first Expendables was the best
Yeah,
one.
so thank you for tuning in. That's the end of the show, right?
But I mean, it hits all the points you're expecting from a Statham, like,
Kicks,
green light
drives
action film.
fast.
Yeah,
He's
No.
constantly scowling.
Kicks ass.
exactly. Now, is the ending a bit like, come on now, Secret Service ain't that dumb. I know, we know. We wanted to see the guy die, though. We wanted him to get through it. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's too many Secret Service. He should have got shot. Yes, we know that. But we wanted him to kill the guard that's stealing from old people. That's what we wanted. And we got the vengeance, and he escaped too. So now it's gonna be Beekeeper 2. Meets Ethan Hunt and Mission Beekeeper 2.
The Hive.
So if you talk about for me out of 10, action wise, and it's 8 out of 10. So no, we know the plot. It's not Shakespeare. I didn't go to look. I need to have something, like hair
and chill
or
for 2 hours.
exactly. Like I'm not. This is not Air. Not The Color Purple. This is not. What's another movie that's the Oppenheimer? No, that's not. Stop going to the theater for that. If you're going to the theater for that,
Same
that's
Oppenheimer,
not
that's for sure.
exactly.
I need to shut down
Yeah.
and just be entertained.
Get see the machine gun. Oh, that crazy girl with the pink. Oh, it killed her with honey. That was crazy. It was funny. That part was funny.
Okay, please.
All right, so that's our recommendation. So let's go ahead and go to topic 3. Justice League: Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 movie review. It is out on Apple TV Plus. As far as if you have it, if you bought it on Apple, if you have anything like that. Amazon, if you rent it or buy whatever, you can buy it. It's out. So let's talk about it. Info: the Anti-Monitor, the Monitor's evil counterpart, is released into the DC multiverse and begins to destroy the different Earths that compose it. The Monitor attempts to recruit heroes from across the multiverse to fight back. Did you get a chance to see it?
I did not.
Did you get a chance to see it?
I did not.
Okay. So I'm the only one talking about it. So I know Steven didn't get a chance to check it out. So I'll talk about it. I'll let you know how
Sorry
it is.
for
So
being
first,
bad at our jobs.
no, you we're all
They did
busy.
it
So
on the Flash TV show, like the
apologize.
Infinite Earth thing. Like,
Yeah,
that was
so-
great.
that's what
I am
let
familiar
me
with
get
it.
some
Is it like that?
it's something like that. Yeah, but it's a different take on it. So I want to let you know right now, to be honest with you, I actually wasn't going to review this. I'm telling you now, I wasn't going to actually even watch it because for what you just said, no, not saying that. It's I don't like the animation. That's one of the things that kind of
True, you're like, if I got this, I could just watch this.
type of thing. Yeah. And it's like, my thing was, I'm like, bro, we've done this. Like, if you're a geek head, you are already looking at the title and you're like, bro, we done did this in the Flash, the movie, and the
one with
daggone.
Batman and the Owlman.
Yes. It's like, bro, how many times we gonna do this? So I really want one of my geek friends, my boy Josh, shout out to my boy Josh. He was like, bro, you need to watch this movie. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yo, trust me, you gonna want to review it. So I was like, all right. So me and Bianca, we chill. I was like, let me just go ahead and pop it on, whatever. Got it. And then I started watching it. Bro, this movie is phenomenal. Like, and I'm telling you now, even as John, because the animation kind of reminds you of Archer. And I don't mind.
I like cell shading.
So
It looks
yeah,
like that.
something like that. Yeah. So I mean, it's okay, but I just don't. No, what I'm saying is that for the Justice League type, I see the more regal looking. I don't
like Justice League Unlimited feel.
Yeah, exactly.
okay,
Something like that. That's because I mean,
That's what we're used to.
you're talking Superman, Wonder Woman. I see the more of a regal illustration of them like this. You know what I'm saying? Something epic like that. It doesn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Example for the folks.
but they're about to see it anyway. Comic Central. But so I was kind of already put off by that and everything like that. But this story, the main focus is Iris and Barry's relationship, and it's done in such a remarkable way, bro. It will touch your heart. Like you're thinking like, bro, because I'm in the same boat. I was like,
I'll pass the try not to feel challenge for sure.
yeah, I was like, but then I was like, bro, this and the writing is exceptional. The dialogue is way better. This is one of the probably top 10 of any animated DC. Thank you. Any top 10 any animated movie I've ever seen as far as dialogue. The dialogue is sharp. Everything makes sense as far as like they don't lose you. There's a lot going on. It's like 3 different Batmans, 2 different Supermans, 4 different Flashes. Like, but you don't feel like, oh my God, it's so overwhelming. They had a way to be able to capture lightning in a bottle with this animated movie.
So it didn't feel like over encumbered.
No, it didn't. I was expecting it to be like, oh, okay, ooh, it's the Question. Ooh, it's Supergirl from the future. Brainiac from Legion of Superheroes. Like, I thought it was just gonna be cameos, whatever. But like, no, everybody had a purpose. Everybody was there for a reason. Everybody, whether even if it was a cameo, they supported whoever the main character was that was involved with the story plot. They was like, maybe, because Brainiac and Supergirl, was in a relationship when she went to the future. So, but Brainiac did have a part to play in it. But it was like, you felt that, you felt the Flash aspect, you felt Amazo was in it, you know what I'm saying, and Dr. Amazo, and then his thing. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you now, if you were put off by maybe the animation that you saw in the trailer, or just thinking like, oh my God, not Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yes, I'm telling you now, I was the same way. Trust me, give it a chance. It is phenomenal. I give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing I would say is that the ending a little confused me, but it is part 1. So I was like, okay, so they're doing a 3-parter or whatever the case may be, which is okay. But like, as far as animation is concerned, I think it's great.
Have you think they were doing a 3-part, or maybe just wrap it up in 2, like part 1, part 2?
I can't tell yet because I gotta see part 2. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's like, okay, but it's a different take on it, which I'm really good and I'm happy about.
So, with that being said, comparing it to, like, let's say the Flash version and the animated one with like Owlman and all the herbs and stuff like that, with their take on this, like, does it vary drastically while keeping the main points as far as like Crisis on Infinite Earths? So basically, like, did they change it enough without it making it too different while still staying fresh?
Yep, exactly. And I put it on the level of that animated one with Owlman and stuff like that. Because that one was like really good too. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
He was like, on the same level. Matter, and he was about to die. Like,
exactly.
He was cold to the end.
Owlman didn't want no freaking joke. But the thing about it is, here's the thing, that movie was crazy because the way it ended, the way back, it's like you still can't beat the original, because even in the last split second, he threw the batarang thing that turned into a rope and tied his hand to it, and it was like, still doesn't, like, yo, I was like, Batman, he was beating the crap out of Batman, but you still don't go under that last second, got you. It was like, damn it, Batman got me. Yeah, that's the original. Sorry.
Not only that, it was one of those few moments in the movies too, since we were talking about like caring for characters, since you mentioned Iris and Barry being key figures in this one. It's like, in that one with Owlman, you get to see like how much like Batman actually cares for the Flash, because when it came down to like vibrating for that portal, he was like, yeah, Flash isn't fast enough, and he convinced Johnny to do it. And then he freaking warped and aged out. He's like, you knew I was gonna die. All that crap about Flash not being fast enough.
Yeah, like Flash is way faster. I'm sorry.
And Batman was like, I know.
Exactly. Get up, let's go. But yeah, I recommend that movie. So let's go to topic 4. Angela Bassett receives honorary Oscars at Governor's Awards. All right. Yeah. Info: Hollywood's award season can start to feel a little self-congratulatory, but the Governor's Awards is a bit of a refresh from the horse race and a chance to celebrate some of the industry's living legends, including Brooks, Angela Bassett, and film editor Carl Littleton, who all collected honorary Oscars at the Ray Dolby Auditorium, just steps from where the Academy Awards will broadcast in March. Angela Bassett finally has an Oscar. The beloved actress received an honorary Academy Award on Tuesday for her many contributions to the film industry at the 14th Governors Awards in Los Angeles. So, yes, if you need an answer, if I know Academy's not watching this, but yes, thank you for giving her the one that she should have got last year.
Bump.
Anyway,
10 years ago.
Yeah, that too.
She should have got one for Stella. Let's be honest. If not Stella, she should have got one for Waiting. If not Waiting, she should have got one.
Malcolm X.
Thank you. Like, there's been plenty of movies.
No, I'm not disputing that.
I'm not
the
black woman's Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'd be damned if anyone disrespects her.
Yeah, trust me, I'm not disputing that at all. I'm just saying, like, it was so clear cut, bro. Last year, it was like slicing butter that was already hot. Like, you just hot, whatever. So I'm mad, but I'm glad that she got this. I was mad last year, but I'm happy. Yes, you messed up. I'm glad that you fixed the error.
Moving forward, though, her next projects, we really gotta give her accolades for now. You understand? We can't let this happen again. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like she's like one of the few actors, yo, that never had a bad movie.
But you got to look at it the same way. Like I told people when we talk about like the Leos, the Angelas, characters like that, where the Academy doesn't always agree with what the market and what the consumer is telling them. You know what I'm saying? Because like we brought up all of her films, like we love Angela Bassett, but like, and I'm not.
What?
Wow.
I'm not gonna call you out for the obvious reasons I should. You being the only person who doesn't fit in, interrupting at that moment.
Oh man!
That was
y'all best friends.
You lucky this ain't February. Yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah,
We're all friends. Look, even Steven's eclipsed him, so don't even know who I'm.
Yeah, he's like, he's blocking him.
That's why I didn't want to sit up front no more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's like we should be able like to do something like as audience members. Maybe we could come up with something to be like, hey, if the Academy doesn't acknowledge you, let's acknowledge you.
Right, but
Exactly.
that's kind of what the box office has always been in its own way. Like,
But
even
how
though
do you tell
it
who's
doesn't
the
mean
draw?
anything other than you make money? But like,
Right.
The fans love all the summer blockbusters. They make a bunch of money. They don't really get anything other than like costume or sound design when it comes to like the Academy and Gold Globe and all that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, but that's also like you said, like the box office speaks, but like when movies that do well that aren't in the artsy genre, like first Hangover when they came out, as far as like comedies go, there could have been some awards given out for that because it is a comedy. Most people who win awards aren't in comedies, but like that comedy changed the game. Or Cabin in the Woods for horror, you know what I mean? Like,
for
there's
sure.
Well, even the Nutty Professor.
right? That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Eddie shoulda got-
been
He played 5 characters at a table. Bro.
yeah,
You can't-
we talked about the last episode,
Exactly, yeah.
but it's like there's been like groundbreaking films that changed the game. Like we were talking about literally just yesterday. John Wick came out, and there's a whole resurgence of action films like Atomic Blonde. What was the other one? Because everyone like Salt, and it was a couple other movies that. Well, Salt was before.
Mr. Nobody. Was it Mr. Nobody?
Yeah,
Mr. Nobody.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
And like all those other movies that came out, and it's like, but we're not going to acknowledge for an action movie now. Again, doesn't normally get awards, but like, why not? These movies are coming out, breaking genres and setting bars and changing the game.
I'm gonna say something to that, to what Tom Hanks actually said this. He said, in the game in Hollywood, if you're attractive, you get all the money. If you're unattractive, you get all the awards.
Yeah.
So you mean
Tom Hanks got the awards, right?
Huh?
Tom Hanks got the awards, right?
Well, Angela
But is he
Bassett is
Angela Bassett is attractive, and she gets the money, right?
yeah.
Think about it. She's the highest paid actor, not even female or male, for a television series ever. She got like $500,000 per episode.
Oh yeah, because she was on was it 911, right?
Yeah,
Fox. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So attractive, you get the money. Unattractive, you get the awards. Think about it.
Look, I just want to know how Hollywood thinks me. Am I getting awards? Am I getting cash? So I know where I stand on the hot or ugly poll.
How do you feel?
He's definitely getting Oscars.
Look, I think my white privilege and Academy, but no, but I mean, like Angela Bassett, she's when I think of black female leads or actresses and everything, Vanessa Williams, it's Angela Bassett.
I like how you made the light skin one first,
Right.
and then let's stop.
Viola Davis.
A lot of them, powerful. Yeah.
My Angela,
They're great.
And what's her name
actresses.
from the Purple? That she was the lead.
Taraji?
No. I'm talking about the new Color Purple.
oh, the new one.
Taraji?
She was
Fantasia? Taraji?
no, yeah, Taraji. Yeah,
Taraji.
exactly. Yeah.
She's good.
But go ahead, finish. I'm sorry about that.
So I mean, like, yeah, she absolutely deserves the accolades. She's been in the game for a while, and she's been killing it.
Yeah, exactly. So, shout out to Angela
shit.
Bassett. We
Viola
appreciate you.
Davis does have awards.
Yeah, she ain't no joke. And producers. So now all producers need to. I hope they heard her representation. I hope representation for Angela Bassett understands when they put her in the movie. Put on the top of her name, Academy Award winner. Yeah, don't be like, oh, just Angela Bassett. No. There's no just Angela Bassett anymore. Y'all do that for, Tom Hanks.
Oscar nominated, nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Oscar Academy Award winner, Angela Bassett.
Acclaimed actress.
Exactly, though. It's also, saying it's attracting kind of like a race game, too, because, like, if you are nominated, that means you didn't get the award.
Yeah, right? That was in the ring, but yeah.
Right? No.
Yeah.
Right. If you're nominated, you don't get an award, right?
Right.
So, but if you look, when people get introduced in movies, Academy Award nominee, you didn't get the award. That's like a participation trophy to me. Yeah. But we never has Angela Bassett been up for nominated for roles for awards before?
I want to say, yeah.
I mean, last year
when we see her in movies, there's never Academy Award.
She doesn't get the tagline.
She never gets the tagline. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So she better get the tagline.
Well, so now here's the thing, though. I think that could be part Angela on that note, because she's like, I ain't a nominee in nothing. You give me my dues or you don't.
So you're saying that could be on her part?
That could be on her part because I don't think she's the type of caliber of woman who would accept a participation trophy.
Yeah. Very regal.
Yeah.
She's not even trying to be funny with it.
No. I don't think you are. I'm thinking maybe that's why she doesn't have it up there. She's like, because I don't need y'all telling me that I almost got it.
Exactly.
That's why I think she might drop it.
For, I guess, out of respect to say, okay, he's
at least
this
make
person
it known
is worthy of it, because like I see a lot of actors and I'm like, why do they put is either you want it or you don't?
Yeah,
or you didn't.
Yeah.
It's Academy Award winner. That's what needs to be the tag by your name, not nominee. So it's like, yo, you saying that I'm good enough for it, and you trying to put the respect on it without giving me the
accolades. Yeah, exactly.
Saying, hey, number 2.
Exactly.
Right. But they only do that for certain. Well, then again, it could be on the act itself.
Yeah, exactly. Telling their representation what they want. Exactly.
Yeah, but like, damn, only certain people, even with that.
Exactly.
But before you change subject, I just want to say, I love Viola Davis. I don't need her, the fans who watch this.
Yes, absolutely.
These jokes, everyone can.
Just jokes.
Let's go to topic 5. Top Gun 3 is coming. What? Info.
Whoa. Yeah. Why'd your balls drop when you said that?
He's like, wow. Oh, man.
All right, info. Top Gun Maverick co-writer Ewan Kruger is penning a script for what would be a new installment. And sources say Maverick director Joe Kosinski would also return to direct. Pug first reported the news for Kruger's involvement. The intent is to reunite Tom Cruise with his next-gen co-stars Miles Taylor and Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell needs to be Green Lantern. Anyway, the development come days after Warner Brothers Discovery announced that Cruise had signed a deal to star in and produce movies for Warner's though the pact is non-exclusive. The actor's recent films have largely been at Paramount, though he did not have a deal there. While some can view the Top Gun news as a tit for tat in the war for Cruise headlines, the reality is the sequel has quietly been in development since late fall. That's crazy because, of course, they had to write a strike and all this stuff. So, of course, and then
everything's been delayed.
Yeah, exactly. So they could have been secretly working on that, and we wouldn't have known. So, let's kind of wrap this one up real quick. I mean, do I feel that now? I love. Don't get me wrong. Top Gun, of course, the first one, legendary. Top Gun Maverick. Also legendary. That movie was powerful. And then to the point with Iceman, this dude, like all jokes aside, this dude still was recovering from, I think, throat cancer.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Tom Cruise and some of the original people that came back, he came back to do that one scene. To me, that was the most powerful scene in the entire movie. Mm-hmm. That little, and Tom teared up because that is one of his best friends, like in real life, supporting him. The fact that he came out there and supported Tom, came out there, his character, they gracefully killed his character off, died. I had so much respect for that scene. To me, I feel like they should have just closed the chapter, though. That's it. I mean, because to be honest with you, unless y'all can enlighten me, I don't know what else you do beyond that.
I haven't.
You buried. No, I'm saying, but just see what I'm saying. You buried Iceman. Mm-hmm. That was, but they were in competition at first, but then they became so much respect for each other. He got the girl finally, one of the girls that he Tom Cruise's character playing around, blah, blah, blah. Finally got serious. He got somebody. He closed up where they were like, oh, we just need AIs to do this, that, and the third. Actually, no. And he actually did what he did. And then, Goose's son, that was all deep.
Yeah.
Bro, that was all deep too. And he was like, talk to me, Goose. Like, oh, bro. So I'm like, I don't know what else you do, bro.
So here,
go ahead, man.
Here's where I think they go with this, because when I first initially read it, I was like, all right, I was kind of like you. I don't see where to go. But then I was like, my corporate mind started turning, and I'm like, my hopeful eyes started turning. So I'm thinking, here's where they go. This is probably going to be Tom Cruise's last Top Gun movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
for sure.
Yeah, they do a pass the torch to Rooster. Now, Rooster and this Glenn
Powell. He needs to be Hal Jordan. Sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, we're past the point where Kerry Eulis would have been the best Hal Jordan, if we're being honest, like the original Robin Hood from Men in Tights. But that would have been perfect in the 90s. But anyway, freaking I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna basically take that new lead role, and either Tom's character is gonna retire in this one, or he's gonna like sacrifice himself for Rooster in a mission or something like that. And I think he's gonna take like the Ron Howard approach and maybe just start directing these Top Gun movies, kind of like how Rocky was doing with the whole Creed transition.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking it might be something like that, which I would be down for it. Instead of being like Top Gun Maverick, now it's Top Gun Rooster.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I don't know, because then you think about all the jokes there, like Top Gun.
Well, how you feeling?
Harking back.
How you feeling?
But like to because I was thinking the same thing as far as them continuing. It's either that or go back before the original, like a prequel.
I can see him doing a spin-off movie like that.
Yeah, oh, that
I
could
mean,
be.
that's my only way I can see him like continuing. Maybe Tom does go one more mission, then it's the passing of the torch, or like you said, he dies to make Rooster that number one, or start going back to like how they before they even came, who they were in the first Top Gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's only two ways I could like to try to keep the original premise going on instead of just coming in. Okay, we're gonna change this whole thing all the way around, like person like James Gunn does.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, go ahead. How you feeling about this movie?
But to continue or either keep going forward and go back to the prequel, then revise it with
I got you. How you feeling?
I mean, I know that it's been the rumor mill, like they were gonna continue this avenue with Maverick and everything, and
7 movies.
I don't know if we're gonna go 7, but
That's Mission Impossible.
but I mean, like,
what if they did a Tom Cruise universe? I would watch the fuck out of it. Like Ethan Hunt meets Maverick, meets Tom Cruise guy. Yeah, meets Jack Reacher, meets Tom Cruise from The Mummy.
I like the new Reacher better though.
Yeah.
I love Tom Cruise.
I love Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
the bottom line is numbers are down. The Navy needs this. We need another Top Gun series. They'll probably pass the torch like officially. This was kind of like the transition
Test the
period
waters.
kind of thing. Yeah, like see how it goes. Miles Teller's a great actor. The cast he has there, that's a good foundation. I feel like we would have more of a setting where Tom Cruise Maverick is like really teaching Top Gun. This was like he just showed up and like take care of the new class, whatever, do his thing. So now he'll be like really teaching.
Official.
You might call back to Miles Teller character, he'll come through or something, and then there's a mission and they do that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
We need to boost the numbers and get people back in the service.
Yep. So we'll keep on the lookout.
Better commercial.
All right, let's go to topic 6. Lucasfilm to release brand new movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu in 2025. Info: The Mandalorian and Grogu will be directed by Jon Favreau and produced by Favreau. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy and Ahsoka creator Dave Filoni will for a scheduled start to film in 2024 with a potential late 2025 arrival date. Why?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to send this
Because it works.
Listen,
Like everybody's still talking about
once
Baby
you
Yoda.
if it's not
Listen.
broke, don't fix it.
Listen,
It's been
bro. I look, all respect to Kathleen Kennedy. She is a
What?
No. Not
No respect.
Listen. What I'm saying is
No respect.
if you look her up before Lucasfilms,
Yeah.
her accolades, if you check her track record,
Look at
it's
the resume.
incredible as a producer.
In the resume, yeah.
But there's a difference between it being a Kevin Feige and an actual studio head. That's two different things. You could be an incredible producer, but being a studio head is completely different because you're talking about keeping a cohesive storyline universe collectively making sense.
Yeah,
you have dropped the ball, and I don't even watch spoilers. I'm just saying, like in general, bro, you have dropped the ball so many times. They should have retired you. They should have fired you.
I got an analogy for you. It's like going to Advanced Auto to get your parts for your car. Yeah, those guys know what parts goes on which cars, but would you trust one of them to work on your car? Or would you go to a mechanic?
Exactly.
Who knows where the parts go? Might not have the parts, but he knows where they go. She is, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to her or anyone else who's a producer, but no, I'm like again, I'm not trying to disrespect her as a producer, but like, you're an AutoZone employee. Get the fuck out the shop, yo. Like, whoever put you in charge made a mistake, and the fact that they kept you there this long to do what you did, it is insurmountable. To like,
it might be on the contract though.
But I mean, they can kick anybody out because they did that to bro. They did it to Bob Chapek, the guy running. Bob Iger gave you the keys.
I don't want to say
the whole board of directors while he was at an Elton John concert was like, this nigga gotta go. Like, he gotta get out of here.
All I'm saying,
can you see you're gone tonight?
No, exactly. Go ahead, Steven.
It might be some intimate conversations happening.
Ew, you want to have intimate relations with Kathleen Kennedy?
What's going on up there? Like that's like no, because think about it. Any given but listen on. In any given sector, bro. Look what they do to head football coaches without a winning season.
Yeah.
Basketball coaches without a winning season. Go take it down to your job. You don't perform in your grace period, you kick you out the door. So why is it enough profit to say, okay?
I was gonna say there's barely enough spiffs being made here for them to like keep her afloat. Because even though people are critically like criticizing these properties, there's still just enough people there for them to make profit. So we could argue same, but when you're like,
so it's in the red zone. So it's just like,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Because the thing about it is, we will want somebody like like how they did with James Gunn and Peter Safran, got two people running the DC studios, right?
Still waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, I know.
Until like 25 and 26.
Exactly. No. I'm just saying how I'm using an example as far as having two individuals, with similar head that work together well, then having them run it, then taking Dave Filoni and John Favreau and having them two heads take over as far as the studio, as far as Lucasfilms is concerned. I feel like that'd be better because, to be honest with you, I'm not saying that they because stuff is canon, so whatever. Right. But they just need a fresh new set of eyes. They need somebody that's like, okay, look, because I'm like, yo,
you got against Favreau. I feel like he's a little too busy, even still with the Marvel stuff, just like Feige. But I would probably give it to someone else. Yeah, I probably would give it to someone who is in the industry but isn't already working for Disney.
Yeah, I feel you. What I'm saying is that like naturally, I'm just kind of giving those names out.
From what standpoint should it be like somebody who's a fan or strictly business?
No. So they have to be an amalgamation of both to me. Like,
so that's what I'm saying.
I would say this. I would like to have both, but ideally, if you could have someone who's there on the professionalism, the fandom can come as long as they understand the material enough to be like, all right, this is what the core values of this property is. Like, for example, I would get Ron Howard to run it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like what he does with his own original properties, but then when he takes someone else's idea,
he does his homework.
He does his homework. He's not just
solo.
He's not just coming in to do what, and that's another reason why I said Ron Howard.
Train wreck, bro.
Right.
That's right.
But now let's talk about just giving him something that he could do from the ground up. Like, I would love to see what his Star Wars trilogy would have looked like. I would love to see what his take on the Mandalorian and everything else would look like.
Exactly.
He's a great director, and then I would compile that with putting him in charge of funneling these projects, but also giving him someone who's a equivalent of a writer to his level of directing to oversee the quality assurance of like these scripts that are being written, the plot relationship. Because
some of the writing has been trash.
I believe a good studio head is someone that is the qualities of being a great director, because at that point you know what you're looking for cinematically, but you also know how to delegate tasks. And if you have someone
who's there, who's an accomplished writer, then you can also like delegate like the plots, the thread lines, keep storylines in check. Then that way, someone brings you a script, you're like, oh, we don't need this. This is a filler episode. We can cut the fat here.
With saying that though, there's not too many people who fit that criteria.
Yeah, it's rare to have
So
a Kevin
maybe
Feige again. So.
But now, so either way, it would be a gamble. Like if we get somebody new, okay, be a fan enough to know what's going on, okay, but at the same time, have the creativity and professionalism to take it to give me another perspective, but keep it in the same like realm towards you keep the original fan base, but you can also add new.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah, because I hate this on others to raise another.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make no sense to me. Yeah.
The raising
Incorporate
tide
everybody.
raises all ships. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like
Okay.
prime example, Bel Air.
Love that show.
I was skeptical at first because I
was with you. I was with you on that.
But then when I seen it, it was a new perspective. Okay, it's not a studio audience; it's actually tying in real time. So I'm like, okay, now I'm a fan of both.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both too.
For different reasons,
Exactly.
you
For
know what I
different
mean?
reasons,
But they're
exactly.
both good. You have your 90s sitcom, which
Right.
still had the drama and the plot line, but
Bingo.
it was
Yep.
episodic. And this one is the same thing, except they cut back on the jokes and it's more focused up. You
Right,
know, it's a
exactly.
more concrete story, but I love
Yeah.
them both for different reasons.
Exactly. How you feeling?
You know, I mean, I just feel like this is Disney's been taking some L's lately as a whole.
Yeah.
And like we need
J-Pack.
we need that clutch 3-pointer right now.
Yeah.
We need it, you know.
Yeah. Because Bob Iger was like,
everybody's still on. Maybe Yoda's still selling off the shelves.
Yeah.
Hit it. you know.
exactly. They had to. But here's the thing. Here we are. I don't even know if this movie's going to happen. You want to know why? Now think about it. No, bro. Think about it.
Yeah.
How many movies have they announced in the past? But no, how many movies have they actually announced? You funny. How many movies have they announced in the past 3 years, bro? That in the studio.
That they're still in production or that been canceled altogether.
Are you sure that they're in production?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because they had a couple on the slate, but now I don't know what's coming up.
Bro,
I want to say they
it's
listed
crazy.
2 or 3 movies that were coming out, and now they're like.
I'm like, don't come for Kevin, because every time Kevin
First of
had
all-
announced something,
First of all,
He followed through.
I'm talking about other people.
Oh,
I'm talking about, no, I'm not talking about this.
no,
We're
but
talking
we're
about
gonna be
people.
honest. We're gonna be honest. Kevin has to smoke up for him too.
No. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, of course, he had to.
He ain't perfect now.
No, I'm not saying. But what we're talking about strictly.
Yes, kid.
We're talking about announcements right now.
Oh yeah.
He announces something. He's gonna make sure he
I'll
follows
give you that. I'll
through.
give you
Yeah,
that. I'll give you that.
Bro, you had a customized. I'm not even joking. I don't even know how many thousands it took to make that. A customized X-wing on an actual. You remember that video? Old girl got out the joint. Like, I'm directing a new movie, and they had the title card and everything. Bro, they canceled the movie. You spent thousands to make a customized X-wing on a a plane.
Yeah,
The
but
plane
just, but just
jump,
like the Batgirl film, when they cancel those movies and they spend that money, they get it right back.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
know.
tax
What I'm just.
It's all-
So what I'm saying
it's
is,
all money laundering.
yeah, but what I'm saying is this: like, y'all announcing these movies and think, oh, we're gonna do such and such. I don't believe nothing right now. What happened to the Taika Waititi movie? Kevin Feige was doing one. What happened to that? What happened to remember they were saying they were going back in the day with how the Force started? Where that movie at? Where they were talking about, we were trying to do a whole
TV show.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, we could go down a list, bro. How many movies are supposed to come out? Ain't nothing. Nothing. When's the last movie was the one that
And you can't blame the strike for this one either.
exactly. Rise of the Skywalker. When did that come out, bro? Was it that was before?
2019.
Yeah, that's before the
2019.
daggone pandemic.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on, bro. So we'll see. I don't know if that movie's coming. Let's go ahead and go to segment 3.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's a damn bad show.
Segment 3, spotlight of the day. Okay. Woo! All right, let's see.
Big Jack.
So Vengeance is Mine, season 1. Steven discusses the show. We'll let him take it on take it over. A couple of minutes, keep it, 3 minutes,
Talk
4
your
minutes,
shit,
whatever.
King.
And then it's on YouTube, season 1. So, but go ahead, let everybody know
So
what's up.
check it out. The reason why I've been in and out of the podcast because I've been trying to do my thing.
Can't get him in the
Oh, yeah, he was supposed to sit on that side. Sorry about that. He was supposed to sit on that side. He's like, it's spotlight of the day.
No, but we really been working on this project for a while. Name is Vengeance is Mine. It's a 6-part season 1 episode on YouTube. You can check it out at Vengeance is Mine TV show on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. It takes place as Benji comes home from being in the military for about 10 years. He comes home and to find out that misfortune has happened to a family member, and now he's searching the streets to try to get to the bottom of it. And it's a lot of twists and turns, but it's keep you entertained. There's never a dull moment. There's no, just dry space. It's something that's always happening every single second. So y'all check it out. I know you guys will enjoy it. One of the passion projects.
Yeah, name some of the actors, the actresses, the director.
The director, writer, and producer is Shatoya Nicole. She's from the Hampton Roads area. She is, like I tell you, she is a beautiful soul. She's a great writer.
Black excellence.
Black excellence. And speaking of black excellence, this is an all-woman production company. So from the film to the writer, producer, everything is just the editing. Beautiful, professional black women. So I got to give my sisters a big ups for that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The fact that,
shout out to you sisters putting in that work.
And the fact that, they trust me as being the main character of their project. I'm always honored for that. This is my first time as a lead character. And I think I pretty much did my damn thing, man. You go check me out. I like I said, I appreciate every opportunity I get.
He's trying to get you a pound.
Oh, my bad.
They saw it. I'm just like,
leave them hanging.
Sorry, I had you part of a team. Footing Associates. I'm sorry.
we all knew who the real lead for that show was.
No, before, I always part of Soldier, but this is my first actual lead. Before till we get to the associates. But yeah, I love it. Like I said, I love acting. So each time I get on that camera is better performance. Like I said, is everybody can relate to it. It's a one thing I do love about it is that it highlights PTSD, depression, pretty much day-to-day things that we go through. Like I said, anybody can relate to it as far as like losing a loved one, not having the best relationship with your parents or your spouse, getting yourself caught up in certain things that you may not want to, but you gotta do what you're trying to just be in survival mode. It's a lot. So yeah, I tell everybody, man, just check it out, man. Review it, get back to me. If you like it or don't like it, so let me know.
That's what's up, man.
So,
yeah.
I remember we were talking about a little bit before the show.
Yeah.
You said season 1's out now. Do you have any updates on season 2? Anything you allowed to say? Anything you allowed to talk about?
NDAs are signed, confidentiality. But the thing about it, I know some of the premise, but the scripts won't be out till like the end of next month. Say we like the beginning of March.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to give stuff, but I will say, if you enjoy season 1, season 2 is a whole nother notch. Cause we coming with it. Season 2, it's like, yo, oh damn, that was crazy. Oh no, this is crazy. Season 2, and we just gonna continue to elevate and get better. Cause like I said, you guys enjoy it.
Exactly. So definitely check it out. Vengeance is Mine, season 1 is on YouTube right now. And we look forward to see, Steven, elevate his acting even higher.
Absolutely.
Everybody around the table is doing phenomenal at different separate projects.
I have my man saying season 2, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Tell me about auditions and I'm gonna apply for it. I already sent out my email. Let's see what happens.
Let's go. All right, let's go to segment 4. Exactly. And we appreciate you. Woo, baby. Yeah, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby.
Now we have the tokens now.
All right, let's go to segment 4, Comment Central. Topic 1, Jason Aaron to write relaunch series TMNT for IDW. This was, if you're part of the Geek Sphere, this news was phenomenal. It hit my Twitter. I was like, bro, are you freaking kidding me? Let's go ahead and read the info. So the Eisner Award winning writer, Eisner, sorry about that. The Eisner Award winning writer, Jason Aaron, taking over as writer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for IDW Publishing. Comicbook.com can exclusively reveal that Aaron, a former Marvel architect and current writer of Batman and Superman with Will Helm, the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles relaunch, beginning with a 10-page prelude story in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha #1 one-shot on sale in June. IDW's ongoing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series will return with a new TMNT #1 in July, written by Aaron with a collaborators to be named in the coming weeks. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series is notably a relaunch and not a reboot, existing in the same universe as IDW's previously published Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book series. So if you are halfway geek, basically what I'm explaining to is this is not the Last Ronin stuff. Last Ronin was a Elseworld type of story. This is the current running Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles storyline that they have going on. And then, of course, now Jason's going to take over and have that established. This probably is one of the biggest pieces of comic book news that's come out in 2024 so far. I am super excited. We actually got one of his books. That's the next thing we're going to review for topic 2. Is one of the books he's working on now, which is, of course, with Superman. Not only Batman and Superman, but he, of course, is working on Action Comics. He actually, of course, did some stuff for Marvel recently that came out. This guy, to me, is legendary. I love his writing. And I'm ultra excited about this news. I can't wait, because one of the things I do like is a lot of times who he works with, the illustrators are top notch, as you can tell with that cover and stuff like that. So I've been liking. It's been okay. The Ninja Turtle illustrators that are doing Ninja Turtles right now, it's okay. Some of the writing's it's okay. I mean, it's nothing for me to grab. That's why I haven't reviewed it. It's not nothing for me. It's not a page turner. But every time I read something Aaron writes, it's a page turner for me. So I'm probably we're probably in the summer is going to review this new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I'm really excited. When you heard about this news, how did you feel about it?
I felt pretty good about it. Kind of like what you were saying with the other ones. Might have enjoyed them just a little bit because I'm just a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, but I kind of felt the same way where I'm like, yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't feel bad if I missed an episode, or not episode, an issue or two, and then went back to read it. But I'm excited. I've seen artwork since you brought him up before off the show. I do appreciate his work, and I'm curious to see what goes on. Hopefully, next time if they do a Crisis on Infinite Earth comic book issue, maybe he could cross them both over, since he does work and they've done crossovers before.
Exactly. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's a great time to be a fan of the Ninja Turtle universe and everything. There's a lot of good things coming. The show, the cartoons have been good. The comics doing good. Everything's coming together, and it's a good time to eat pizza and be a turtle.
Yeah, exactly. How you feel about it?
As long as it's not TMT versus Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, TMT. Yeah, that junk's trash.
Can we get a mulligan on that though? Because it had potential,
right?
The key word had.
I chose my words carefully.
Because my thing is, they got super ultra lazy.
Yeah.
Carbon copy from another. Are you freaking kidding me? We predicted exactly what was going to happen. Ooh, yeah, Bison's doing it. Come on, bro. Y'all can't do nothing original, bro.
I think somebody was like, yo, we need to get this rent paid real quick. Let's just, put something together.
Carbon copy this. Let's just take the script, change the names, and we'll be good. Change the location, we'll be all right. All right, let's go to segment 2, man. Basically, it's Action Comics. You go ahead and hold that up real quick to the camera. Action Comics, Superman issue 1061, DC Comics. Superman tries to stop Bizarro with the latter cast a massive spell in the sky. Superman believes he sees Bizarro disintegrated within his spell, but we learn in the backward doppelganger succeeded in turning all of Metropolis into Bizarro's version of themselves. Jason Aaron as the writer. As you can tell, with the first news, With this one, this book was great. It was already good. He took over for because I actually okay. So I'm going to do this. So the past few action comics, we did review some a few months back. Actually, it's been really good. I actually like the illustration and stuff like that. Yeah. Like that's been pretty good too. I know kind of fell because we had to play catch up on a lot of other comics.
Well, not only that, with everyone's scheduling, there was a while where we weren't doing these either.
Oh yeah, and then of course holiday and all this stuff.
By the time it came back to us, like, well, they probably read it already.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah.
We're gonna follow up on that Beast World though.
Yeah, we are. We are. I'm gonna circle back because number 4 came out. 5 was going to come out in a couple of weeks, so we'll review
Judgment
that.
Day.
Get out. Anyway, but yeah, I
teach him that.
but yeah, Jason. I mean, as the name suggests, and him being an award-winning writer, I mean, it speaks for itself, and it's a phenomenal book. From what you've seen, what are you thinking of? What did you think? What you seen in the book?
4 out of 5 nuggies. Fantastic.
Yep.
It's amazing. It was so great. When I read it, I was like, I feel like Big Jacks. I have the symbol of hope on my chest. Nothing can stop me.
That's fine.
I felt amazing.
How you feel about it?
Yeah,
from what you saw.
It's a cool story. I probably got to really get into some Superman comics. And some great stuff coming out here too. There's a lot of good avenues.
And definitely read Lost.
Lost is really good. Yeah,
it's a good ride too.
Did you get a chance to look at some of the pages? At least kind of skim through it.
I haven't even had a chance to read my own scripts.
Oh,
I
guess
been there.
Yo, no, seriously though, because like I know the fans like I when I try to get into the comics, I try to, but it's like I want time to where I can just let me enjoy
absorb.
this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Taking a stack of comics, taking like 30, 40 minutes. Let
me have my chill time. Just enjoy. Nostalgia that I used to like when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When adulting,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this because if I knew, I wouldn't have told my mom I wanted to grow up so fast.
Mama always told me there'd be days like this. Yeah. I just never listened.
Exactly. So definitely get off our back. The RoboCop game review was so late, bro.
I got you, Dre. I got you, Dre.
Families.
Hey. Your RoboCop review is lame. Your gameplay footage is whack. You probably ain't even finished the game yet. Who shot you?
But no, real talk. Like you actually made a good point as far as trying to get back into Superman. Yeah, I'm going to let you know now. Superman is very hard to write for. Everybody just think it's so bro. Superman is Superman. So it's like, how can you write somebody that's that strong, compelling?
Right. Because you make it a character story. You don't make it an action story. You make it a character story.
And that's what Aaron did with this. And and all due respect to the writers that did the past 6 or 7 issues, they did a phenomenal job too. Because they had remember we saw some of the covers, some of the issues we read. They had the Chinese Superman. Yeah. He had the both of the Superboys were in it too. And I'm like, bro, everybody here, what the heck? And it was still good. Right. Bro, that's exceptional writing. So I respect that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's go ahead and topic 3. Oh, he go ahead and hold that up real quick. Rebel Moon, House of the Blood. The one Titan Comics. As war is looming on the horizon of the planet Shashu, the leader of the Blood Axe family is conflicted between living up to his father's domineering legacy and maintaining the peace. It is up to him to settle the conflicts within himself and his family before the entire planet erupts in war. As you can tell, which I'm actually proud of, this is a very diverse, set of comics. It's not just DC, not just Marvel right now. This is Titan Comics. We're just talking about IDW. We talked about a DC one, and here we are. This is talking about Titan Comics. I'm really excited. I bought maybe one. I have maybe 1 or 2 Titan Comics in my whole box of collection. They don't really do a lot of stuff that intrigues me. I want to try to jump in a little bit more. Maybe they have some other things that we could probably check out later on this year, whatever the case may be. But I did like Rebel Moon. No, it wasn't Shakespeare. It wasn't like the best thing, but or whatever like that. But I like the world building of Rebel Moon.
It's a turn in the right direction towards diversity.
Yeah, and I like the action. I think Zack Snyder did a great job with that.
This is like based on
it's based on the guy that he played Cyborg and the Zack Snyder, whatever.
I forget the actor's real name, but I know.
Ray Fisher. That's
Ray Fisher.
And that's about him and his sister. This is the younger years and building up to it. And I remember I think we
Which
talked
is
about
good.
that.
I'm glad he was in that because I forgot to mention this last time because I knew after the Justice League thing, since we were all talking about like the BVS Ultimate Cut and the Justice League Snyder Cut, like Ray Fisher, I'm actually glad he was able to get a part in that due to like the behind the scenes BS after Justice League. So I thought at one point Hollywood was going to blacklist him and stuff like that. So I'm glad, he ain't out of the game yet.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like his PR people tell him like, look, you got this big movie, just be quiet, just do your stuff and just go ahead and act and whatever like that.
People are gonna
No, I'm thinking about two different actors. No, it was a guy. He had like a little controversy. He had like a stalker and stuff and all that.
Oh no, that wasn't his controversy. His controversy, if I'm not mistaken, was I think he was crapping on the Justice League film because it wasn't what they shot, and then I think he had a discrepancy with money.
But he's cool with cool with Zack Snyder.
He's cool with Zack Snyder. He was talking about
how they screwed him over because they did that behind his back. This is before
this after his daughter passed.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole reason why he had stopped. Yeah. This is not the new ownership. This is the AT&T run around with their head off, whatever. But I'm glad I was actually able to read this. I think we had talked about I would love to learn more and dive into this world. I think the comic books are a perfect medium to do that in. This did interest me. At first, I was kind of like a little confused a little bit, but the more I read, learning about how he was a little upset, he was more emotional about their mother passing, and then how the sister was like grow some balls, whatever like that, and he's just like I'm and do XYZ and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and just learning how they have a lot of trials and tribulations, which comes with the new responsibilities of now, like, okay, the mom is passed. I think she was like a big monarch of the family and stuff like that. And now, other people are gonna be like, oh yeah, well now we can, go ahead and tackle this, clan or whatever. Exactly. So, I do want to continue reading it. I am going to check this out. And I'm actually glad it came out. I like the illustrations, good and stuff like that. So writing was good. When you checked it out, some of it,
I didn't really get a chance. Check that one out.
I got you. What about, did you get a chance to check it out a little bit?
No, I actually skimmed over that one because I didn't know where it fell in line.
I got you.
And then I'd already seen the movie, so I didn't know if it was like a compendium one piece to go with it until like just recently.
I got you. I
didn't realize it was a prequel.
Yeah, check it out when y'all can. We'll probably read number 2 when it comes out. You get a chance to look at it or no? Oh yeah, I forgot it. But if you want my recommendation, definitely check it out, man. Titan Comics did a great job.
This is the one.
All right, this is it. Topic 4: Ultimate Spider-Man #1, Marvel Comics. After the events of Ultimate Invasion, which we did review. The world needs a hero who will rise up to take on that responsibility. Prepare to be entangled in a web of mystery and excitement as the all-new Ultimate Spider-Man comic redefines the wall crawler for the 21st century. The new Ultimate Spider-Man for a new Ultimate universe. I'm telling you right now, this is one of in the top 20 best comics I've ever read in my entire life. Not even exaggerating. I was floored. Variety was even talking about this. This was talked about in all Geek Sphere mediums, even beyond a little bit beyond that. And then to find out who wrote it, of course, Hickman. Come on, one of the best comic book writers of this century.
When you put it like that,
yeah, it's like, bro, seeing them take a brand new approach, knowing someone jacked up time sphere, and then seeing him take the spider at the end and become Spider-Man after all these years of not being Spider-Man. He has kids, they don't have powers, he don't have but now he's jumping into his responsibility, trying to see how that's going to change. This has me not only excited for issue number 2, but if you are in the comic geek sphere, there's an Ultimate Black Panther #1 getting ready to come out in a few weeks. This makes me ultra hyped for that.
But they just released a new Black Panther #1 not that long ago that we reviewed.
Yeah.
So that one's just done.
It's still going. No. It's still decent. But what I'm saying is,
he's right. It's not ultimate enough.
But here's the crazy thing. This is one of the best #1s I've read in a long time.
Yeah.
From Marvel.
Yeah,
bro. Because how long we've been crapping for months? Been crapping all over their #1s, just like peeing all over their #1s. Like, you're trash.
That's why when you said they were doing another #1 for Black Panther, I was like, they just did one.
Yeah, I know.
But I like it. Is it going to be the same team doing another Ultimate?
Yeah, there's hoping with that. Yeah. Now, here's the other thing. I like that you don't. It shows diversity. like this is something separate. I got like the white banner on the side and everything like that. So okay, yeah, there's a Spider-Man
See,
going on
white
right now,
could be
stuff like
diverse.
that.
Right? I'm learning. I'm
Got the
learning.
white banner.
But I like that you could tell that it's different and stuff like that. Because you're not like, well, I don't really understand which Spider-Man. Like, no, it's
That
you
is
will
true.
see where it is. And it's letting you know this is the Ultimate Universe. How did you feel when you saw it?
That's a cool comic, man. Like, I love the illustrations. Everything's great on it. The story looks great. I like how, again, play with different universes, but like make it mean something, like it's
Exactly.
not just like, oh, we just changed the bluebird to a redbird. Like, no, like there's different stuff going on. It's cool.
Exactly. How did you feel about it?
Oh man, I loved it. Spider-Man is a great character. One of my favorite reads on the Marvel side, because I can't always read just Doctor Doom stories. But no, I liked it. If you notice, this was like one of the first ones I picked up immediately.
Exactly.
Let me get in there.
Hickman
But,
killed the crap
I
out of this book, bro.
Yo, I loved it. I like how they set it up, and I am excited to see more. And I like the world build they did in here, where like you got a lot of characters. Like if you do know, but you don't have to worry about it being like over encompassed. What you were saying with Crisis on Infinite Earth, because we have Matt Murdock, Kingpin, you know what I'm saying? We got Uncle Ben, we have Spider-Man, we have everybody.
Mary Jane, they have two kids.
The
all
two
that.
kids,
Jane Jonah. But go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. Now, would y'all be comfortable with seeing that version of Spider-Man on the big screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would.
Like, as far as
If
like,
they translated this 1-to-1 to the screen right now, where I know I'm not getting Spider-Man till like the last maybe 5-10 minutes, and even then you don't get him because it's just a spider bite, I'd still watch the movie.
And it's a good origin story that's something different. Like,
something
that
completely
makes
different.
me want to go see it.
Yeah, the way they wrote this story is almost like the hero equivalent of Todd Phillips' Joker film, where he's not Spider-Man the whole way, but you get his day in a lot. Yeah, it's just real
So it's
good.
more so
Character driven.
I was about to say that, but I mean, all of them are kind of, but it's just a different take on it. Because like now, because I always wanted to know, like, as far as the screen goes, how would Spidey be as a family man and still Spider-Man?
Yep, you learn that right in there.
You
Which is
understand what I'm
dope.
saying?
True, because they only touch on that a little bit in the Miles Morales movies with the older Spider-Man. But I would love to see that, especially if they did something where his kids have powers too, like they touched on a little bit in the crossing into the
I
Spider-Man.
think that might need to be the new phase for Spider-Man, though, because we have 3 different versions of Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, that's the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but if they were gonna do, we could use old Toby to do.
I would love
that'd be
that.
fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Spider-Man 4, him with his kids.
No, he takes a time off from being Spider-Man because he has kids, and then he finds out his kids got powers, and then he got to come back to being.
And that would make sense since his spider web is organic.
Come on, Wally.
Exactly.
Maybe it's translated when they were brown chicken and brown cow.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely we're going to be reviewing this, so definitely keep on the lookout. Let's go to segment 5, stream of lifestyle. Topic 1, Reacher season 2 latest episodes. Review Amazon. I ain't gonna read that for you. You already know what's up. I don't think the finale came out. Well, I don't know if it dropped because the last episode I saw they finally got him.
Was it 8? That's what you saw.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
But 8 came out since we last did an episode here.
So you already saw. Because the last episode I saw, he was. There's another episode after that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know.
You didn't do homework? But I caught the teacher.
He said you read ahead of the book.
We were the next chapter.
Anyway,
I'm an eager learner.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna say this show is phenomenal. I love the acting in it. Come on, get us guy the Bat Cow. He's Batman. I love his energy.
But he's not Bruce Wayne though.
You don't think he could?
I think he could do both.
I think he could do both.
Well,
He can get that suaveness in there.
But
Now that you say that, though, not to cut you off, but he does have a movie out that shows a whole different side of this cat. Because, of course, he's the big 6'2", muscles everywhere.
Yeah.
He has a movie coming out. I think it's coming out. It's already out. But it's like his daughter has like cancer.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called. I've seen like the trailers and stuff.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, dude's got skills a little bit. So it's like, but if he were to be Batman, I can see him as Batman, of course, action, bulky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got a superhero build.
Yeah.
Yeah. That side to playing like the Bruce Wayne though.
And that's why I said if he was going to be in a Batman movie, and not to knock him because he does have range. Like I mentioned last time, I've seen him since Blue Mountain State all the way up to
Right.
But it's like I would rather see him in like a Frank Miller adaptation of Batman, where he's just Batman, or an older Bruce, where you don't see him have to be like at the parties and stuff, smoozing as
He's
Bruce
just
Wayne.
straight crime fighter.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
because have you seen the Titans show where he played like Hawk?
Hawk.
Yeah, because like he does well playing like damaged characters and stuff like that. Because I believe his emotional range. So like to see him play like an older, kind of like the Bruce Wayne that Ben Affleck was going for. I can see him playing that type of Batman,
You know what's
that
crazy,
type
though?
of Wayne.
It was crazy though. I didn't give Ben Affleck a chance at first. I'm like, man, come on.
We all didn't.
But when I actually saw it,
I did too.
gee,
He's like, oh, excuse us.
well, and I wouldn't have mind
Some of
seeing
us
the whole
remember
universe
Daredevil.
with him.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, yo, but your boy
We're supposed to
Patterson,
get it,
see,
yeah.
it's different actors for different characters of
Or different tellings. Of,
yeah, because like Patterson,
Yeah.
he's the good detective side of Batman.
Oh, phenomenal.
You know what I'm saying?
That was they
And
highlighted
Affleck is a good
Detective
Batman,
side.
but he's also a good Bruce Wayne.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like each one, whatever the type of depiction that you want of the Batman, these characters actually pulls that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Christian
saying?
Bale was a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He
he
did
did,
well.
man.
And all that.
But
the whole scene when he went into, he was like, yeah, how did you about the restaurant? It's all crazy.
But see, and let's use that scene as a perfect example. Christian Bale was good for that scene. Now let's put Alan in that scene. He can still deliver the lines just as smooth, just as suave. But I think, and has nothing against him, but I think because
Has a
he's
different
delivering the
feel
line,
in that
yeah,
delivery.
people are gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I hate to say it, but it's gonna come across a little bit more smug. And
Yeah,
I don't.
pretty, like
Yeah, but I feel like if you put him in the same scene as maybe, I would see him like if they were to redo like Tim Burton's Batman, I could see him playing that version of Bruce Wayne.
Okay,
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on which version of Bruce and Bat we're getting. But like,
yeah, right.
Let's go ahead. We got time on it. Let's see. You recommend Reacher?
Yeah,
oh
definitely.
yeah, we all do.
It's
Okay,
good
sounds
series.
Yeah, I gotcha. Topic 2: Percy Jackson, Olympians. Latest episodes review Disney Plus. This show is way better than it has any credit being. I'm sorry.
Really?
This should have been on some Riverdale stuff, but this is like on some.
Gross.
This is on some like younger. No, matter of fact, this is on the first 3 Harry Potter movies. That's this type of level of writing
Yeah?
and acting from these kids.
So
like
they
they're
took
doing a great
your
job.
time
You seen
No,
Percy Jackson?
Second
Still
Harry
working
Potter
to get
Percy
it.
Jackson?
Huh?
You seen Percy Jackson at all?
No.
I know the trailers are like,
Yeah.
we gave it a chance. I'm telling you now,
Good
me and
story.
Bianca loved it. Story
Good
is
action.
phenomenal. Acting is
check it
good.
out.
But what I'm saying, if you like the dynamic between the 3 kids in Harry Potter, the Harry Potter movies and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
right.
you're going to absolutely eat this up. You're going to love it. They do a great job. The black girl, I forgot what character she plays. She ain't no joke. You know,
Yeah.
get up off the ground. What you crying for? I was like, yo, let's go. She ain't playing. She want to fight. She'll fight.
I'll check it out only because you've been right about me liking 2 shows, and that's been The Warrior and For All Mankind.
Yeah.
And
Which
The
is
Warrior, I
definitely-
wasted no time hopping on. For
Yeah,
All Mankind, I was a
of
little
course,
slow
yeah.
getting to, but I'll
Yeah.
check it out because you recommend
And
it.
speaking
We'll
of
have a
that,
watch party.
yeah. And then
We'll have a watch party. Yeah.
topic 3 for All Mankind, season 4. This show has been incredible. I'm behind on the 2 episodes, the last 2
Oh, we can't
episodes,
talk
but
about it.
But yeah,
I got you. But
that's what.
but I mean, how you feel? I mean, how you feeling over about season 4 with all? I mean, and then just the show in general.
I love the show general. Again, hi Bob.
Yes.
But I will say season 4, it does what the show's. Here's what I like about the show. Like every season seems to heighten and add on to the season before. And I like the time jumps because it's not jarring as you think it would be. Like on paper, you're like every
Exactly.
10 years. That sounds like how are you going to care about anybody through that the whole thing? And they found a way.
And that's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard. So that's good
and
writing.
just like I gave, speaking of writing, just like I gave the Warrior his unique ability to like go between how they were speaking Chinese to the English.
Man, I swear to God, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that mechanic, but
Bro.
this, and again, it goes
I'm
to
so
show,
mad they
like
can't
some
put
of
it
these
over.
shows and movies that are changing the game and they're not getting credit for. But like, I
Exactly.
love the fact that this show changed the game again because there's been plenty of shows that done time lapse where it's like been years, but characters still look the same, or this
Mhm.
person died off or whatever. But like they treat their characters well, even the ones that get their just deaths, even the ones that don't get their just death, and you're like, damn, I wish they were still here. Like the showrunners know what they're doing with this one. It's a great show.
How you feel about the show?
Mm-hmm.
So I jumped into the deep end here at the end of the season, but
All right, Bob.
one of the headlines that grabbed me before I started watching it this week was, is this supposed to be like the precursor to The Expanse from Amazon?
Yeah.
And like seeing what's happening here at the end of season 4, and the bit of research I've done is about to get into it. I'm like, I think it is, and I see that how they're building it like way earlier in that whole crazy timeline. Like,
yeah, and we're going to cap off.
watch.
Yeah, when it ends, we're going to cap off. We're going to review it and talk about the entire season as a whole.
Oh, it's ended now.
That was the last episode. That was
The
season
10 was the last episode.
That was 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll I'm gonna watch it.
We can do it on our question bag.
Yeah, that's cool. Topic 4. We're not even going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay.
It's it going, so we'll leave it alone.
Okay.
So yeah, we're not even gonna.
It just stopped.
We're just gonna gloss over.
Okay.
We're just gonna go ahead and gloss over this. We're gonna really quick topic 4, Ahsoka season 2. We'll see.
We don't even have to address that.
We'll see. And the crazy thing about
take some questions during this time.
Yeah, right.
The crazy thing is that Rosario Dawson, she did a phenomenal.
I love
job.
her.
I love her to death.
I hate the writers.
I think we like watching her more than actually.
Yeah,
I support her more than I support the show in the universe right now.
exactly.
Rosario Dawson, you can do no wrong, but don't become the female Jason Statham. You can say no. You can say no. Even when you're perfectly casted, you can say no if the script's not there.
And next topic, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, new trailer review.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what Donald Glover's, of course, he's been off the scene for a little bit, but of course, this is what he was doing. I've actually, did y'all see the trailer? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about it. We'll go around the table real quick. I thought it was great. I am looking forward to it. I think it's a great different take on the Mr. and Mrs. Smith mythos, and just kind of diving in to see what
So
is
this is the one with Brad Pitt and
No,
I'm messing with
you.
you.
How do you feel about the new trailer?
I love it. I wasn't expecting the take they were going with it, because me and Andy were talking about before we saw trailers. I wonder how they're going to do this, because they're not supposed to know about each other, but then they know about each other. Because I read the premise, but then when I seen it, I was like, oh, I'm here for this.
Yes.
I'm here for this. Like, it's got its moments of levity, it's got its action, but it also, again, can't say it enough, it has this moment where it gives credit to its characters, and you can see where they building something like really good here.
Exactly. It's releasing on February 2nd, 2024. It is a show, not a movie. Just want to clear that confusion up. On Amazon Prime, how did you feel about the trailer?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. This looks fun.
Gotcha. How did you feel about the trailer?
It's interesting to see Donald Glover like this.
He's like
different
Lando,
take.
but with more guns.
But I think like the first time I seen him like in this type of action was the Star Wars one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Any other time he's like the comic relief or the weird guy.
Right.
But it's like he configured to be all that in one character with this one.
You should have seen his Childish Gambino YouTube page. He's done a lot of action in there. You should look up. Yeah, there's one. I can't say it while we're on the show, but there's one video you should watch. It's pretty hilarious.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I gotta say that one off the air.
Because like I've seen him in Atlanta. I've seen him in Community.
I love Atlanta.
Dope show. Now taking up a notch to where I guess he can still be the quirky, like weird guy, but still hold a pistol whip somebody.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I like how he can channel that and put that into it, because like catching me, because I like action, but it's like you though.
Yeah,
You
but
know
that's
what I
what
mean?
makes it funnier too.
That's
Like,
the whole thing though. It's like him being like, I don't mean like disrespect, like saying weird, but like different.
Yeah.
The comedic side of him, like the dry one line, you know what I mean? Like the humor that he has with the action, with him being serious. I'm like, yo, he's good at it. He's good.
Man, he already has the
good.
personality of a serial killer. Like you just said, he already has the deadpan delivery. Like now we just give him to him.
And then he's like, he puts all that in one and is on top of the action. It's like, yo, I know for a fact, even when the non-action scenes, he keep my attention because of the dialogue and how he is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's try it. We're just going to Up to segment 6, gaming. Probably going to do this last thing, and I'm going to cut off on this. It's the last thing we can do. Topic 2: Bethesda's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is coming out this year. It's a game, basically a video game. It's first person. I actually saw the
First-person
footage
shooter
and stuff like
mode.
that. I actually thought it looked phenomenal. I am excited. It's going to come out on only on Xbox. Of course, they bought Bethesda and everything like that. So, how y'all feeling? Did y'all see the trailer?
I saw
we
the
watched it.
trailers. The trailer I saw looked like I said was coming out on all systems because it had like the PS, the Xbox logo, and everything else at the bottom. But
Yeah, from my understanding, it says just Xbox.
Okay,
just
but
coming
yeah.
out.
I've seen it. I feel like if you're an Indiana Jones fan, you'll like it. If you're not, it might not be for you because I feel like you have to almost appreciate Indiana Jones to appreciate the game.
Yeah, how'd you feel?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, Indiana Jones right before Tomb Raider. Yeah, like it looks good. Like it, there was like one scene where it didn't quite, like Indy didn't look right, but all the other scenes it looked like early.
All right, guys. Oh, go ahead.
We doing the voiceovers.
Oh,
Not like
go
Harrison
ahead.
Ford
Go
and
ahead.
all the original actors.
So,
and people
all
that
the original
close.
voice doing it?
Yes, that's what it sounds like. When I seen the trailer, it sounded like Harrison Ford, unless they got someone who's just that good or using AI. But it sounds like original.
So all the original cats in the game. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, we definitely appreciate it coming in. I'm sorry, you're kind of overtime. We did hit every day. Oh, just about. I was just 2 subjects we kind of missed, but what I'm saying, we definitely come back. Check us out next time. We have question bag as well. So we definitely super excited. Definitely catch us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spectacular Ink Comics LLC, and then Spectacular Ink Radio. Definitely follow us on YouTube, and we definitely got more coming. Thank you for joining us, and we'll check y'all out soon.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, so what's up with the you say he had a whole page on? Yeah, Bino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Childish Gambino had a whole page where we used to do like comedy skits. The one I was talking about was like one of my first introductions to him. It's fucking hilarious. It involves a GameCube Axe body spray, a backpack, and black dildos. You should pull it up. It's called Bro Rape.
Can you grab Prince real quick? You know where he at,
I
right?
said, bro rape.
Bro Rape. It's it's one of it. You remember that, right? It's one of his first.
I think I heard about it, but I don't know if I saw it.
Oh man, this shit's hilarious. Oh shit, y'all. This Childish Gambino at his fucking wildest.
That was a great show, man. We had a lot to do, man.
Oh yeah.
Make sure I got that last one because that was on the promo.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Indiana Jones game. I was like, yeah, no, we got something.
There he is.
Oh damn, it's young ass Glover.
Hold on a second. Appreciate you.